What's good, guys? It's Zach. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to another episode of Best Android Setups. This is episode number 18. Let's go ahead and do our usual candid update. As of the recording of this video, we're currently looking at 14,929 members. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the very first link down below in the description. Download the Candid application, search up the Best Android Setups group, and become part of an awesome customization community. All right, let's go ahead and get into this week's setups. All right, so our first setup comes to us from Vaughn. We are looking at Nova Launcher Prime with a grid size of 8x6. We've got the white icon pack. It's literally just called white. We do have a couple of widgets here. We have the Fox for Zooper widget up top. That Google search bar is the OSHA skin for KWGT. And if you'd like to get your hands on this wallpaper, it will be listed down below in the description. All right, so this setup right here is really nice. It's very chill. No status bar, no icon labels, no dock. And overall, it's a very clean white and dark gray theme. I love it. So that geometrical shape up top is actually from Fox for Zooper. And usually there's time and date on there, I believe. But I like that you've taken all of that out and just kept the shape. It looks really nice. It adds a nice element to this home screen. The Google search bar paired up with that icon pack, it just looks excellent. And the fact that you've chosen a very dark gray wallpaper for your canvas just brings everything together very nicely. Taking a look at the next screenshot, we do have a couple OSHA for KWGT widgets, and the little widget that is housing those icons right below the time is actually from Candy for Zooper widget. I like what you've got going on here with the big old widget up top, the time down below. You filled in what you're missing on the main home screen, like the date and the time, voice crack, wow. And taking a look at the third screenshot here, you do have another OSHA for KWGT widget down there in the bottom, and of course you do have month calendar widget. So overall, this is a very nice setup. It's very chill, and I could see myself doing something like this on my Google Pixel. It would just look awesome. Great job. All right, so our next setup comes to us from Lauritz. We are looking at Nova Launcher Prime with a grid size of 6x9. As you can probably tell, this wallpaper is the MKBHD wallpaper that you can find in the Backdrops application, but it'll also be included in the description if you are interested. We've got the Min icon pack. Those three dots down there are from the Pineapple icon pack. We've got the Pixel Pill widget up top, and we've got a KWGT custom-made clock widget inside of the MKBHD logo. And if you guys are super interested in this setup, Lauritz has kindly included a Nova Launcher backup, which will also be included down below in the description. All right, so I really like what you've got going on here. It's very, very basic, but it works and it looks nice. I like the color coding that you've got going on here from the wallpaper. Those three dots down there at the bottom. You've got the white icons to match the wallpaper. You've got the colored G logo up there at the top as part of the Pixel Pill widget. And overall, it just comes together very nicely. It looks really nice on the Google Pixel. So a great job with this setup. I do like the fact, again, you've hidden your status bar, no dock, no icon labels. The Min icon pack is definitely a favorite of mine. And you have stated that those three dots down there at the bottom are for frequently used applications. So this seems to work really well. You have quick access to Google and your weather. And of course, shout out to MKBHD. This is a nice wallpaper. So a great job on your setup. All right, so next setup comes to us from Best Android Setups Hall of Fame member Brianna. We're looking at Nova Launcher Prime with a grid size of 10x8. We've got the Aurora UI icon pack. The date and time widget there has actually been exclusively sent on Google Plus from the developer who makes the minimal UI skin for Zooper widget. Make sure you check out his Google Plus page so you can get your hands on that skin. And if you'd like your hands on this wallpaper, it will be listed down below in the description. All right, so we've got a very nice setup here. It's very pleasing to the eye. Starting off with that wallpaper, I really like the colors going on there, and you've complemented that with the colors on the Google search icon up top, and of course the icons down there at the bottom. We've got a very interesting font there for Wednesday. Not too sure if I would do that for my own phone, but it looks nice nonetheless. Taking a look at the next screenshot here, we do have a custom most used application widget to indicate obviously most used applications down there at the bottom. Up top there, we do have weather timeline, always a personal favorite. And taking a look at the third screenshot here, we do have month calendar widget. Right below that, we have Pixup for Zooper and some more icons. So a pretty chill setup overall, but I like how everything is laid out, and as always, I'm definitely a big fan of this one. All right, so this setup comes to us from another Hall of Fame member. You guys know him as Shazin. We've got Nova Launcher Prime with a grid size of 11x9. We've got the Delta and Minoir icon packs. The wallpaper is from Backdrops, and apparently he thinks that the widgets here are from Parrot for Zooper. Any volunteers in the audience that want to find that out for us for sure? All right, so we only have one screenshot here, but I have to say this looks absolutely fantastic. But you have a few different things going on here. At the top and at the bottom, you have these white widgets that really make the middle here with the wallpaper and the icons jump out a lot more. And I love the fact that you went with a different icon pack for the dock at the bottom to complement the white widget. You've hidden your icon labels, and you've also hidden the status bar, which you've made up for with that upper widget. You've got your date and your time there, as well as three dots, probably for voice search, I'm guessing. And then of course below that, a search widget. And as always, the Delta icon pack is a personal favorite of mine. So as always, great job on your setup, Shazin. All right, so our last setup comes to us from Andro Inputs, and this is actually a page over on Instagram. I'll go ahead and link it down below in the description. But what we've gotten here is Nova Launcher Prime with a grid size of 12:7. If you guys are interested in this wallpaper, it will be linked down below in the description. We've got the Min icon pack, and the widget up top there is a self-made widget. All right, so this setup here is definitely for the minimalists out there, so it's not going to please everybody. Some people will find it boring. I am a minimalist, and I actually really like this. I think that something like this could work for me in everyday use. The wallpaper there is very interesting. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. It's a polygon, origami style elephant right there. And the widget up top there is a nice addition as well. It fits very nicely. It's not too loud in terms of, what it displays and stuff like that. Crazy colors. I like those two dots up there and how they match the teal. I believe it's like a dark teal type color, or turquoise down there at the bottom. And it does have some nice shape to match the elephant as well. It's not just a straight line going across for the dock. The Min icon pack, also a great choice. No status bar, unlabeled icons, of course, Min icon pack. And to close it out, you do have the all applications at the bottom right hand corner. So it's very, very bare bones and minimalistic setup here, but it did catch my eye in my submission email inbox. It's not going to please everybody, but I personally like this one. So anyway, that does it for this episode of Best Android Setups. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But that does it for me. I'll talk to you guys in the next one, and thank you so much for watching.